Howdy.
Hello.
On the other side of the ball, have you
Oh, hi.
been out there for 22 plays?
I mean, it's awesome. I needed a break. I got 2 plays off there in the middle, so shout out to Coach Embry for taking me out for 2. I mean, it's awesome. I didn't even realize how long we were out there until I looked at the clock, and I think it was like a minute 50 left. That's wild. So I mean, we caught a couple lucky breaks, got a couple penalties that helped us with some first downs, but then we took advantage of it. I wish we would have scored a touchdown, but getting points after a 22 play drive, that's awesome. And it definitely, like what Josh said, I think that when you're a defense and you're on the field for 22 plays, that's tough. It is. It's tough, and then your offense goes 3 and out, you're winded, and that's what we're built for. Those long drives, and the fact that we could stay on the field for those long drives means a lot about this team.
You already sense them getting tired or fatigued in that second drive?
If I'm tired, I know the defense is tired. Because, I feel like I'm in good shape, and if I'm winded, I feel like everyone across me is winded. Because, I know, like, D-line, they switch out once in a while, but, like, those linebackers, those DBs, they're in there every single play, and they're running across, trying to tackle, trying to come downhill. And we're a physical team, and when you're a physical team going against, and I think the Jaguars were very physical. I think they did a really good job. I really respect their linebackers, their edge guys. But when you're on the field that long, it's tough to be a defense.
Coming off that Arizona game and then put these 2 back-to-back, what have you learned about this team, or maybe in what ways is it coming together right now?
We're not turning the ball over. We sat here after the Arizona game, bear in the building type of stuff. Everyone's trying to solve these problems, and we literally said, like, we got to stop turning the ball over. We got to get a couple turnovers on defense or special teams, and that's all we've done the last 2 weeks. And we're not turning the ball over. We're converting third downs. We're putting our best players in positions to make plays, and they're taking advantage of those opportunities, and they're making those plays. Deebo's looking great. Ayuk looked great today. Thought our tight ends blocked our tails off, and our O-line looked great. And I think Jimmy's still slicing and dicing. So I think our offense is just clicking right now. And Kyle's calling the right plays that he knows that we're going to take advantage of.
This is the kind of game that would be a trap game with a short week and coming across the country and a 10 o'clock body clock game. Do you guys have to kind of warn yourselves against that or talk about it? Or?
Yes and no. Is it a 10 a.m. game for us? Sure. But if you use that as an excuse in the NFL, you're not going to win a lot of games. Kyle said it from the start. He was like, hey, look, this is a physical team. They won 2 games in their last 4, and I thought they were a good team. We got an early turnover. I think that's what it was, and it's kind of similar to last week. We just came out with our foot on the gas. And I think we're a really good offense when we don't turn the ball over and we convert third downs. And that's what good offense is. And that's all we've been doing the last 2 weeks. We've just been playing complementary ball. All 3 phases are playing at a high level. Go 22-play drive, and then they go 3 and out, and then you have another long drive for a touchdown. It hurts when you're a defensive team like that. And so we gave our defense plenty of break, and I think Fred owes me a little bit for all those plays he got off.
How badly did you guys want Trent Williams?
3 questions, Jennifer. Jeez Louise. How badly did I want Trent to score?
Yes.
Or I really wanted to be triple covered because I was on the back side and I was open. But Jimmy said he was going to throw it no matter what, so I was like, I'll just stay in and block next time, I guess.
Still worked out for you.
I know, but it was awesome. Just the fact that we had it up for Trent. I hope we continue to try to get him a touchdown. I think that he said it was the first time he's ever been eligible before in his entire 12-year career. So I thought that was really cool. And I would love to get him a touchdown. I think we just put him at fullback, run fullback dive.
George, every year it seems that Jimmy gets stronger and stronger as the season goes on. Garoppolo, not Ward.
I think Jimmy Ward does too. Yeah, let's go both.
But okay, we'll start with Garoppolo. Do you
Okay.
see that from him, and how much confidence do you just see from him on the field right now?
I think a lot of the confidence comes from we've been having a lot of really good practices, and I think the guys that Jimmy's throwing the ball to and our run game is we're making it easy on him. Like we're not putting all the pressure in the world on him. Like we're not a team that we don't want to throw the ball 40 times. We want to run the ball. We want to run some play actions, and we want to hit those big shots and move the chains consistently and have those long drives. And Jimmy does a fantastic job of that. He gets us in the right play calls. When we have a bunch of options, like when he has to change the play at the line of scrimmage, he does a great job with that, and he just gets us in the right calls and allows our best players to take advantage of those plays, whether it's a run game, whether it's a pass game. And, I think Jimmy's confidence comes from, hey, when Jimmy throws me a ball and it's contested and I catch a touchdown, or when Ayuk's wide open in the red zone, Deebo's running the ball at a high level, and our offense is blocking. That's what gives Jimmy confidence. That's what gives our team confidence. And when Jimmy's rolling, I think we're rolling. He's a hell of a leader out there, and he really inspires us to play our best ball.
George, a couple more.
Yes, Eric.
We prefer to be a run-heavy team, and in some ways you just kind of got an elite running back, but you throw Deebo back there, and it's like, oh, we've got another very good running back to add to something we really want to do. I guess how big a deal is that? Obviously it's been obvious these last 2 games, or just to be able to throw him back there?
Oh, I mean, you can't say enough about Deebo. He hasn't blinked. He hasn't hesitated at all. I mean, we're running power with Deebo. I mean, like, that's one of the positions I'm like, hey, George, you want to run the ball? Not really. There's a lot of big guys in there that hit really hard and they land on you and it hurts. And the fact that Deebo just does it without blinking, it's awesome. And when he has the mindset of him to run and to score every single time he touches the ball, it really sets the mindset for the entire team. And you just love that and you respect it. I mean, especially like we lost what I think is one of the best running backs in the league, and Raheem, second play of the game. And then, that changes our offense dramatically. I think Elijah's done a great job of coming up, and the fact that he was hurt this game, like we needed someone to step up, and I thought Jeff Wilson. I was really happy to see the steps forward that Trey Sermon took. I mean, as a rookie, it's all about just confidence. He's got to figure it out. And he had a couple really good runs in the 2-minute drill. He had a nice catch that gave us a field goal. That's huge. And I'm excited to see more things from Trey. But when you put Deebo back there and you can be out there in 11 personnel, 21 personnel, 12 personnel, and oh shoot, it's Deebo Samuel at running back, you don't really know what you're going to get, and that's awesome.
George, what was your perspective of the fourth down play where you guys are on the field, the timeout's called, and then Robbie trumps out there? You guys had a 20-play drive.
22.
Actually, it's 20.
Bull. I had 22 pictures. Did you not count the penalties?
Yeah, no, we don't have to.
Okay.
You guys are lame. Screw you guys. I'm not going to answer this question. I'm kidding.
Okay, let's rephrase
That's
that.
called 22.
22-play drive, including 2 penalties.
Thank
that
you.
don't count.
That count. Thank you. Let's just say the time.
What was it like to invest all that in the first drive against the Rams? You come out of it with 7.
Hmm?
Was there any sense that some sense of not being fulfilled by not getting the 7 out of this one?
Yeah, 22 plays and not scoring a touchdown. It hurts a little bit. But the fact that we were out there for, like I said, I didn't know how long we were out there until I sat down on the bench and I looked up and there was 1:50 left on the clock. And I was like, all right, well, we scored. It is what it is. We got points on the board. And all I knew is that our defense they were very well rested. And when you're in offense and you sit on the bench for 15 minutes, you come out a little rusty or not rusty, but you come out cold. And I knew that our defense was going to take advantage of that when they go 3 and out and then we were allowed to go into another long drive. I think we had the defense on the heels a little bit. And so, yeah, do I wish we would have scored a touchdown? For sure. But the fact that we got points out of it and our defense responded and held them, I loved all of it.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, guys.
Pretty good.
Hey, Faithful, subscribe to our YouTube channel.